So today we're going to be doing a smoked salmon cake with a nice tarragon sauce. Now it's similar to a crab cake that you would get at a regular restaurant, but all we're doing is substituting the smoked salmon for the crab itself. So what we want to do now first is get our cake mixed, which is about a pound of fresh smoked salmon. So we have our salmon, a tablespoon of some diced red onion, a half a cup of breadcrumbs. Fresh or store-bought is fine too, however you want to do it. Some Dijon mustard, smooth or whole grain, just a pinch of chili flake. You don't have to use that if you don't want. I like it spicy. Some hot sauce, and I want to talk about this hot sauce too because I thought it was funny. Bait and hook hot sauce. Just kind of fits the whole idea of what we're doing here. Quarter cup of mayonnaise, 1 whole egg, and the juice of half a lemon. Last but not least, we have some fresh parsley. Just want to give it a rough chop. And that's going to go right into our mix. And you can just kind of do this with the spoon, but you really want to get in there with your hands too. Just get it nice and mixed up. So we're going to form the actual cakes with our hands anyways. So we should be able to get about 5 or 6 2.5, 3 ounce cakes out of this. And the reason these cakes stay binded is the breadcrumbs and the egg. So you can see what I'm doing. I start like that, ball it, and then I just grab and use my middle finger and thumb to round it and then press with my other hand. Okay, so we have our smoked salmon cakes. Oven set at 400 degrees. I have the pan here on a medium-high heat, and I have some pork fat that I've purchased from a Hispanic food market. And then what I do is just put a tablespoon in the pan, which is already nice and heated up. And now I'm going to take 3 of the cakes. I'm going to put them right in. All right, so our cakes are nice and golden brown. We are going to flip them very carefully with a tong. You could use a spatula too, whatever's more comfortable. They're surprisingly easy to flip, and that's because of the egg and the breadcrumbs that we were talking about earlier. So our cakes are flipped, and now we're going to put them into the 400-degree oven for a couple minutes just to finish them off and warm them in the center. Get these cakes out of the oven. Grab my tong. Plate on whatever you like. I just think this cutting board is going to look really cool. So we have our cakes ready. The sauce I've made for this is really similar to what's called a béarnaise sauce, but it's really easy to put together. So it's tarragon, shallot, a little vinegar, mayonnaise, and lemon, and I've just mixed it together with a spoon. So what we want to do is just take a little sauce over each one. And those are ready to serve. Really simple, quick, easy smoked salmon cakes. Use whatever fish you have in the freezer. It doesn't really matter. If you want to use something like crappie, walleye, just chop it small, mix the cakes, and it'll work just the same. For this recipe and others from the show, go to fishingclub.com.